Hello! The Gene Clery Disclosure of Campus Security Policy and Campus Crime Statistics Act, or Clery Act, requires Binghamton University to designate certain individuals as Campus Security Authorities, or CSAs.
These CSAs are responsible for reporting crime and incident statistics on Binghamton University properties.
There are 4 categories of CSAs. The first 3 categories are the Campus Police Department or a Campus Security Department. Individuals have a responsibility for campus security, but who are not members of the Campus Police or Campus Security, and any individual or organization to whom students and employees are instructed they should report criminal offenses.
The Clery Act recognizes that many crimes don't get reported to police or other designated individuals for a variety of reasons, such as where or when the incident occurred, or who the reporting individual is most comfortable approaching.
Because of that, the Clery Act has added a 4th category, defined as an institutional official responsible for significant student and campus activities. The category is intentionally broad to ensure incident and crime reporting is thorough.
To help identify those who should be CSAs, the Department of Education provides examples. If you are asked to watch this video, it is likely you fall into one of those roles, which includes residence life staff, members of the athletics department, members of the educational opportunity program, summer orientation staff, victim advocates, and many more.
Being a CSA is actually very easy. Basically, CSAs are responsible for promptly reporting Clery Act identified crimes, incidents to the police department or Office of Student Conduct, which is probably what you would do anyway if you learned of any crimes or incidents.
If you work in residence life, you can do this by completing an incident report and/or following your reporting protocol. Reporting the incident quickly is especially important so that the proper authorities can determine if there is an ongoing threat to the campus community.
Not everything that happens is something that needs to be reported because of the Clery Act. You may be required to report other incidents as part of your role on campus. The Clery Act only requires you to report the following crimes and incidents. Primary crimes including murder and non-negligent manslaughter, manslaughter by negligence, aggravated assault, arson, burglary, robbery, and motor vehicle theft. Sex offenses including rape, fondling, incest, and statutory rape. Alcohol, drug, and weapons violations. Violence against women crimes including domestic violence, dating violence, and stalking. Lastly, hate crimes must also be reported. A hate crime is identified by Clery as a criminal offense that manifests evidence that the victim was intentionally selected because of the perpetrator's bias against the victim. Many of the previous crimes could be motivated by hate, and Clery also requires that the following crimes be reported if they are hate crimes: larceny, simple assault, intimidation, and destruction, damage, or vandalism of property.
The Clery Act only requires that crimes and incidents be reported if they occur in one of 3 geographic areas. The first are properties defined as on campus, including the main campus in Vestal, the Integrated Technologies Complex, the University Downtown Center in Binghamton, and the Pharmacy School in Johnson City. The second are what Clery calls non-campus, which for BU includes the OCCT bus garage. The third is public property that borders the campus, such as the sidewalk right in front of the University Downtown Center and the parts of Murray Hill and Bun Hill roads that border the campus. If you're not sure where it happened, it is best to report it to the appropriate authorities and let them assess it further.
In addition to promptly reporting, CSAs are canvassed 3 times a year and asked to report any crimes or incidents that have not already been reported to university police or student conduct. Reporting takes place on a short Google form.
Any person may report a Clery crime or incident, including faculty, staff, students, parents, third parties, even the person delivering the mail. The Clery Act cares where a crime or incident occurred, not who reported it, perpetrated it, or was affected by it.
If you're a CSA and someone comes to you with an emergency situation, such as a fire, there's a few things that you have to do. One of the first things that you have to do is assess the emergency. So for example, if it's a fire, contact BUPD at 911 on a campus phone or 607-777-2222 on a cell phone. Next, does the reporting individual need medical attention? If so, contact UPD and they will dispatch Harpers Ferry.
You should tell the reporting individual that you are required by law to report what they have shared to UPD or student conduct. Assure them the information will be handled as discreetly and privately as allowed by law. Also, assure them that their name or other identifying information will never be a part of the university's annual report.
If there's no immediate safety concerns, listen to what the reporting individual shares in terms of what happened, where it happened, who was involved, and was it already reported. You do not need to interrogate or pressure the reporting individual for information. Whatever they share will be sufficient to report.
As a CSA, you should remember that your role is only to report crimes and incidences. CSA should not attempt to investigate or solve a crime, find a perpetrator, assign guilt, blame, or fault to anyone.
Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about being a campus security authority or other questions about the Clery Act in general, please feel free to contact the university's Clery Act coordinator, me, Andrew Baker, at 607-777-2486 or abaker@binghamton.edu.